Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo along with Andrew Chang here. We are now taking you through the late afternoon games for week 17 of the 2020 NFL season. The first game up is the Jacksonville Jaguars going to the Indianapolis Colts in the this is the AFC South battle. Indy is the big favorite here at minus 14, and your total is 49.5. So Jacksonville gets teased up to plus 20. Indy gets teased down to minus 8. Your over gets teased down to 43.5, and your under gets teased up to 55.5. All right, so Jacksonville has won the Trevor Lawrence, sweepstakes, special contest, whatever you want to call it.
They're still going to be terrible.
We'll see. They have a lot of cap room for next season, so they could spend big. We'll see.
Interesting.
Yeah, I always say this. So, yeah, Jacksonville is not really playing for anything anymore. Indy, of course, as we know, and we've said it, is playing for their playoff life. They have to win this game and either have Tennessee, Miami, Cleveland, or Baltimore lose, and they would get in.
So all the distractions aside, I think, it's not a gotta situation. It's gonna happen. Indianapolis Colts, minus 8 at home. You already said that they need to win. They can't even focus on who needs to lose. Mm-hmm. They just have to focus on getting the win. So I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Looking at the totals, obviously can't trust Jacksonville for anything other than maybe a special teams miracle or their defense isn't even good. Their offense is terrible. I'm not going to say it's terrible, but it's
pretty terrible.
It's bad.
Pretty bad.
It's bad. So, looking at the Colts, you gotta like the Colts, right? Even at minus 8, you gotta like that, right?
I mean, if you deem this game to be pretty much a blowout, then it's okay. Because 14's rough. I never liked the number of 14 because when you tease it down, you're at 8. It's not a great number. I don't really like it. So, but then again, on the other side, you don't like Jacksonville at all. So even with 20.
Plus 20? No takers?
No.
Are you sure?
Jacksonville has one win this season, okay? And it is against the Colts.
Oh my God.
So don't forget that. So there is a little bit of that in my mind. And they also beat them in Week 17 last season. But I think Indy's too much in this game because Indy's really playing for something. Now playing for your playoff life isn't necessarily a thing that motivates you per se, and it's not always true that it gets you there. But Indy's a really good team. Jacksonville's a really bad team. They're last for a reason. They're worse than the Jets now. So I just can't trust the side in this. So I have to run with a total.
$800 is
it's a lot.
It seems like a nice
but this
payout,
isn't the Dolphins against the Patriots of last season. Dolphins were a much better team last season than the Jags are right now. So
I don't know.
All right, go ahead, bet it, and I'll laugh. I'll laugh at you when it loses.
You know what? I find a very good point that you made. Minus 14. That's tough. We should have this kind of confidence in the Colts that they should cover. We get scared about these big lines with KC, the Ravens.
Baltimore.
Like I said, against these terrible teams. And they have always kind of shown up and just be like, yeah, we can cover.
But it's different because Indy is not the high-flying scoring team. Now, they have been recently kind of, but overall, they're not.
So that kind of scares me too. And it is a little more... Like I said, it is a little more pressure on the Colts because, like you said, Jayville's not playing for anything.
Yeah.
They're just like...
They're good.
All right, let's go out here, earn some salary and pad my stats, and that's it. Really, the Colts are, like you said, playing for their playoff life. Looking at the totals, like I said, I can't trust anything from Jacksonville. So I think the safest option, unfortunately, in this matchup is the Colts minus 8.
I figured you would go with that.
Just tell me do you think it'll be close at all?
No, but at the same time, 7's not exactly close, but 7's not a blowout. 7's a comfortable touchdown win. which could happen because if Indy gets far enough ahead, they could dial it back a little bit. It could happen. That's just my opinion of how it's going to go. That's why I can't bet on a side on this. That's why I have to go with the total. And because I know how good Indy's defense is and how lackluster Jacksonville is, I have to go with the under 55.5. It's a good number. It's a pretty high score, even with Jacksonville not being able to put up as much because Indy's defense is so good. You do worry that Indy has put up more points recently, but then you have the question of if Indy steps up their defense back to where it normally is, Jacksonville probably doesn't put up as many points. So that's why I feel comfortable teasing the under up to 55.5.
You made me second guess my choices too, but I guess that's what we do here on this show. God, the under. Why didn't I think of that? But
because you're not an under guy.
I am not an under guy.
You hate betting unders.
I don't like being on the edge of my seat and going, oh no, I can't have them.
Oh no, there've been plenty of time. There've been plenty of time. I know. That happened to us once this season on an under. And we hit it. But I mean, the
Titans and the Steelers.
On the missed field goal.
Oh, field goal? Yes,
where I had a brain aneurysm. Yeah. Don't bring me back to that. I can already feel it coming again.
Oh, man.
I mean, there are plenty of games where you're just like, yeah, this under's good. So. And we bet a couple of them, so it's been fine. That's just one of the exceptions where you like not only sweated, you nearly smashed your head into the wall because of how insane it was. So
that's you.
That's me.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to my guns here.
Okay.
Be a contrarian, as Danny says.
It's not really contrarian. Actually, with Indy, if you're thinking Indy's gonna dominate, that actually leads to the under. So that should lead to the under.
Okay, so great. Hopefully, we're both right. I actually don't see you being wrong, and I don't know why I'm not jumping on your side. But you know what?
You don't like totals. You don't like unders.
I don't.
Yeah, you don't like unders. I like unders. If you're confident in it, go with it. So.
For sure. All right.
All right, so there you go. Andrew taking Indy, teasing him down to -8. I like the under in this game, under 55.5. Expecting it to be a little more low scoring. Both of them could hit because if one follows the other in the analysis of this game, then they should both hit. That's just what could happen. I don't recommend necessarily saying that that's a same game teaser. That's just more like that's how the game should go. So that's how we're thinking about it. So let us know in the comments how you think this game's going to go. If you're betting any of the sides or totals, let us know in the comments below. But until next time, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us in this Week 17 preview video. Stay tuned for the rest of Week 17's late afternoon games in prime time. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in, and of course, don't forget to be a tease.